Colapinto still leading the Triple Crown. His goal is to get into the main event so he can have a shot at taking out his first Triple Crown title. Dusty's Payne has been involved in that Triple Crown race in the past as he takes on Koa Smith, the goofy foot from Kauai, and also Michael February from Cape Town. I'm sealing the deal for qualification the next year, and it didn't happen. Dusty Payne, a nice hollow on a backdoor to get things started here in the quarterfinals.
You can kind of fight your way through the whitewater, but not here. Not backdoor pipeline. Let's have a look at there, Dusty Payne. Unbelievable drop to tube ride combo. And you can see that's kind of what you want to do here at backdoor. You want to take off almost fading left, knife it into the tube halfway down the face of the wave and get as deep as you can. That's
for the power and everything. So I don't really feel like any I have to adapt too much, you know. It all comes naturally. So yeah, it's just let it flow, you know. Yeah.
Look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals. We'll let you get prepared. Jack Robinson on to the quarterfinals, Joe.
Thank you, Kaipo.
You know, I'm seeing a majority of thruster, but I'm still going back to my Dusty Payne interview where he was riding a quad just because that's how the 6.6 is set up. We got live action pulling into the barrel right now, Joe.
Good man, Kaipo. As we watch this little runner at backdoor end up incomplete. Talk about all that importance in your equipment, from your surfboard to the detail in your fins.
But for me, Hawaii, you want to board a little heavier. Let's have a look up and over the fumble. Almost came through that section. And that wave just snapping that board like a toothpick. Unfortunate there for Griffin, so he'll be getting his self to the beach as quick as he can and get back out there. He needs a wave.
Seeing some whitewater cap out the back. Koa Smith, goofy foot, representing Kauai. Waiting for his turn, going down quickly as Griffin Colapinto after the board change. Now here's Dusty Payne. Beautiful approach, now slamming on the brakes. Super shallow over that section of the reef. Not super deep, but he gets the exit.
Waves were coming his way in round one, but now it's a little bit more difficult right now. Find those good ones, snap his favorite board. Watch this wave as it unloads on the sandbank, Joe. Have a look at that. That was a pretty little wave, wasn't it? Great positioning. And he grabs the rail, slows himself down. You can see how he uses his body, uses part of his buttocks. He slides into that one there, and it just rubs off a bit of speed, which gets him nice and deep in the barrel. So that's kind of the key to that technique. Very well used here at Pipeline.
We've seen some of the worst injuries out here at Pipe over the years, especially the recent ones with Pete Durbridge breaking his hip in 3 places. We get caught up with this one. Griffin Colapinto staying on top of the water there.
There's bits of that reef I know very well. As Griffin, quick little in and out. Nice wave there for Griffin, 2.67, so let's push him up into second spot. And this is why this kid's #1 in the QS right now.
That are so iconic in the 10-point rides that you achieve. Back to this one. Koa Smith locking in. Goofy foot from Kauai. Doesn't find the exit. But a great attempt there as he fell out of the sky.
Stitches down my shins and everything. So came in, the board was in 3 pieces. Crawled up the beach and didn't really come back for a few days.
Unbelievable looking back as we see February now S-ing his way through the inside corner. Going to turns now with these changing conditions. But now 7:15 to go. Wow, Potts, you felt that one like it was yesterday.
And it does, I mean, it really does rattle you. Mikey February, though, trying to get himself back in the heat. Just a 1.5 and a 1.77 going to turns to slow heat. Why not?
Smart move for February. Beautiful style. They call him freestyle because he's unpredictable. He's got his own type of approach. You can see him thinking there, missing the barrel to go to turns.
Yeah, you know, and then once that wave didn't cooperate and it was like, okay, we'll just try and find some groove, find some rhythm. And that's exactly what he's doing, just trying to get himself back in the heat. 1.5 and a 1.77, not really what Michael February's looking for.
Still just counting a 2.67 while Koa Smith just got this way.
Bit of a headstand kick out. That was unique. I like it.
Which shows us he just got another wave. Digging into this one is Mikey February. Looks like he'll get in position to get a barrel here. Quick shootout. And February turns in his best score right before the 5-minute warning.
Mikey February's got that very sort of similar style with that knee-knocking sort of approach. Very, very aesthetically beautiful. And that's what makes I reckon a great surfer is to have one of those unique styles.
Great approach inside the pin punch. This time getting barreled.
Beautiful positioning there from Mikey February. 4.87, and that's chucked himself straight up into the top two. You can see him just holding the rail there. Board catches, now he drives. Now his job is to try and slow himself down. Just enough to get in, but not too much to wipe off enough speed to get nice and deep. Mikey February starting to find some rhythm, Joe.
Koa Smith right behind him with priority, also needs a score. Griffin getting a chance here. No room to move, and Colapinto forced to straighten out. Meanwhile, some activity on the left at Pipe. Smith left chasing a 5.44 to take second.
Well, well, well.
Dusty Payne calls it a heat with a little belly flop on the inside, casually coming in. But we'll get another look on the split. We stayed with Griffin, and Koa was the other surfer waiting for a solid attempt to come back in this heat.
5.44. Koa wasn't looking like being in this heat at all as he drives through this inside section. He comes flying out the end of it. Well, let's have a look. This is the angle the judges are looking at, and it comes out nice and clean. 5.44, Joe. My initial feeling is he's got it.
I'm right there with you, Potts. That section was heavier than Mikey February's 4.87. He came out real clean with total composure and control. Smith on the last exchange gets a 7.17. Koa Smith moves on to the semifinals with Dusty Payne.
Wow.